Well, hello there, I'm Détroit. We're finding ourselves in front of a blank sketchbook page again today. I have my cross fountain pen that I just filled with black ink and we can start. This drawing took short of 2 hours, so strap in and enjoy the show. It's gonna be sped up quite a lot. I'm drawing circles, and partially drawn circles overlapping one another. Well, you can see it, so I don't know why I'm telling you that. Instead of talking about the drawing that is fairly obvious for you to see, I guess I can take this time to talk about any other random thing my mind comes up with. For example, I can start with a little chat about TikTok. That's quite topical, right? It's what everybody's into at the moment, and have been for the past year or so. I've been trying to get into TikTok, not really as a consumer, but as a content maker. I honestly don't really see the appeal of TikToks to watch. It's too short and too active for me. It's a bit frustrating even. The only sort of things that make me chuckle is when there's a bit of surprise comedy, because in a few seconds that's the only thing you can do. For a comedy TikTok, most often you don't have the time for a proper setup. And I get bored of surprise comedy pretty soon. Other than that, I don't enjoy dances and songs on TikToks, and I'm way too frustrated with arts and crafts on the platform. Again, a few seconds is way too short. Let's say I see a drawing TikTok, because let's face it, that's probably what's popping up on my feed, since that's what I do. Even when it's a wonderful drawing, you get like 2 seconds of sketching, 2 seconds of drawing an eye or mouth, then a colorful transition into the finished artwork with sparkles around. What is the point of that? On Instagram or Twitter, I can look at the artwork properly and even study it a bit if I want to. I'm not gonna learn anything from 10 seconds of drawing process. Maybe that's because I draw a lot and make videos out of my drawing process, but even the satisfaction of progressively seeing a drawing gets made is lost on me. Also, because it's always focused on drawing eyes or lips or hair, so it's always the same. Most of the time, the TikTok is turned in a way it looks like a drawing tutorial or reference, but actually it's just the person flexing their drawing skills. It never shows the real difficulty of drawing an eye, let's say. It always cuts to when the eye is fully done and the person is just adding eyelashes. That's the easy part, so what's the point? Again, I can see why it's appealing and satisfying, but since I make my own drawings and drawing videos, it's really not the part of the process that interests me. Other things I sometimes watch on TikToks is videos of cute bunnies. And that's because friends of mine who also have a bunny watch these videos constantly and send them to me. That's the only reason I watch them. Anyway, what I was saying at the beginning of this rational explication on why I don't particularly enjoy TikTok is that I know TikTok is a huge thing, and the logical thing for me to do is to start making them. Let's be real, I'm a very small content creator and I would like to expand my audience, so that one day hopefully I can stop doing science and live from my creative endeavor. TikTok is huge, and so I should do it. Oh bugger, by the way, I forgot to mention my TikTok handle. I should have done that in the beginning. Well, I'm not recording all of that again, so here's my handle on screen, @Détroit, just like my Twitter. My problem with making TikToks is that I don't know how to make them in a way that's enticing. I'm also not consistent with my TikTok outputs and I forget to record parts of my drawing process. I don't want to put out only full drawing sped up bits. So there is basically no simple solution for that. I need to just think about it, find a way to remind myself to film parts of drawings on my phone. If you have any other idea of things that could be TikTok potential, I'm open to suggestions. You know what else I've been thinking of recently? It's part of all the things I want to do at some point. I like t-shirts and I've always wanted to have a proper shirt with my design on it. I might design a shirt in the future and get it printed on internet or in a local shop if I can find one that's cheap. You know, you always see content creators on YouTube making merch, and especially clothing items. Well, I kinda get that, to be honest. Before, I thought it was a bit cliché, but actually that's kind of a cool thing to do, I think. And to be clear, I won't be selling it. I'll just print 1 or 2 and use them myself in my everyday life. I'm like 4 years away from having enough of you as a community to make merch a possibility. I don't know how many people following you need to do something like that, and be 99% sure you won't end up losing money and having like 4 crates of unsold merch. However, people have asked me on multiple occasions if I sold mugs like the one I drew a few weeks ago, in this video in the top corner to be precise. Watch it and tell me if you'd like one for your own. I'm still not selling mugs, but the design I have in mind for a shirt would go well with this kind of mug drawing. Maybe in the future, or now if you're watching this in like 5 years, I'll sell a bundle with a shirt and a mug that go together. I don't know, again I'm far from that, but I can still have ideas and dreams. It's the same with my book project. I've started writing a book about a few months ago. It's still in the early stages of writing and refining the plot lines, but it will get done eventually. I'm not rushing, for 2 reasons. First, it's my first proper book, and I want it to be good, or at least to put everything I can into it so it makes a good exercise for future books. I'm pretty sure no first book by any author has ever had a big success. Apart from maybe 2 or 3 very lucky or talented authors, it doesn't happen in real life. So that's reason 1 I'm not rushing. Reason 2 is, again, the lack of community following my work. When I finish the book, I want to take it to a publisher, but because of reason 1, it's probably not gonna be good enough to interest them. And then I would go about self-publishing it, but who am I going to sell it to? The answer would hopefully be you guys, but for now it's too early. Even if I had finished my book yesterday, I wouldn't self-publish it, instead waiting for the opportune time, probably a few years from now. That would give me time to write an even better book as well. I feel like I need to remind you again that this is just living in the dream world for now. All of these projects are as far away as they can be, but we can make it a reality hopefully, and the sooner the better. So instead of simply asking you to like the video, leave a comment with your drawing prompt suggestions, and of course subscribing, I'm gonna ask you kindly if you're willing to share one of my videos with a friend, a family member, someone you know who might be interested in drawings or storytelling, a stranger. I'm not picky. I'm Detroit, and I hope to see more of you tune in the next video. Bye!